And we're back here for the second half. Easton's kicking off, having a good, nice, energetic first 2 or 3 touches. I'm sure I'll work it out. Ricky Ray? Yeah, I can't see the freaking numbers from so far. I get double. That's a turnover, and let's see if Gauteng can drive it up nicely. It's good defense from Easton, shutting them down quite quickly. Oh, nice stepping there from the Gauteng goal, but well covered by Easton's quite quickly. Penalty from Easton's, offsides there. I think Gauteng got quite lucky there with a bit of a skew dump, but no advantage to Gauteng in it, so the ref let it go, which is probably good reffing. Oh, that's a good dive. Just short of the line, I think, and just a touch in there, but a really good attempt. A little bit of lateral movement, but let's see if they can put in a good dump now. Oh, a lot of confusion there. No one wanted to pick up the ball. Oh, okay. It's well defended by Easton's. They said they were struggling to get out their half. Oh no, it was Gauteng they were struggling to get out their half last half. Oh, that's a good pace up the wing there. There's 20 meters off one touch. So dummy half touch there, well defended and covered by Gauteng. Nice driving there by Easton's though, got very easily into their own half. Let's see if Gauteng can do the same. Just a bit of space there on the outside. So let's pick up his dummy half. Oh, it was almost a good run by the length there into some space. But unfortunately the ball went down. Let's see. Oh. I don't know what happened. Gauteng chasing hard there. I say the ball was down there. It was a really good break by the Easton's wing. I think Gauteng was a bit fast asleep there though. And that's the score is now 3-1 to Gauteng. See if Easton's can bring a comeback in the final, could make it really exciting. Some good yards. Oh, it seemed to have been creating some good movement there from Gauteng. Oh. Just skill set letting them down at the end, but there was some really good, nice creation there. Oh, and that's a silly mistake by Gauteng. You can't really afford that at this point. They need to start putting Easterns under pressure like they did in the first part of this game. So no one else there. It's a great run by Easterns. I'm not sure if ball was down. It looks like the ref is going to give it. It's a very, very well played by the Easterns link. This game is getting really tight now. It's 3-2 to Easterns. I mean to Gauteng. This looks like it's actually going to end up being a very exciting game. So quite conservative now, Gauteng's playing. Oh, good pick up by the dummy half. It looked like for me a forward pass. Lovely piece of play, but unfortunately, again, just skill set letting them down in the end. You can hear the crowd now getting behind Gauteng, trying to push on their defenders, and it seems to be working there. It's a lovely dive, and the ref has given it all clear from the sidelines. Lovely play from Gauteng. I think the crowd really getting behind them, and they're really responding to that. And that score is now 4-2 to Gauteng. And the score though 2-1 in this half to Easterns. Ruben, what's this guy's name? What's his name? Okay, that's Lars. It's a good diving touch there from Gauteng. It's good to see that both teams are now going from try line to try line in their sixes. Oh, good kick. And we've now got Lyle joining us here in the commentary box. Hi Lyle, have you been watching this game?
Yeah, I've been watching this game.
And what do you think so far?
I think it's a good tempo game. I think Gauteng's really getting a lot of momentum. Both teams are trying a lot on the line, but just can't seem to get the space that they need. But yeah, I think it's been a high tempo game. Gauteng really likes to drive hard and get into space, where Easterns like to really try some I'd say like static attack.
Oh,
that's a good dive over there by Umpo from Eastern's team.
Now they've had the first half, I felt the second part of the first half, Easterns were definitely putting a lot more pressure on Gauteng than the other way around. And they came out firing in the second half, put 2 quick tries in. Oh dear, that from Gauteng, someone fell over and she took complete advantage. The score now 4-3 to Gauteng. This game is far from over.
I think it's been quite an impressive identification of space over there. Like you said, I think the link tried to fall the right side. That's 5-5. Okay, the link tried to fall the right side over there, and like you said, the Nomsa from Easterns took advantage of that simple 2-on-1. Wing either had to shut or chase to the wing there. Easy try for the link. But yeah, I think like you say, from the first half, Gauteng were really impressive in terms of their attack. Eastern struggled to get off the mark for the beginning. I think they're really now getting into their own stride over the second half. We've got 10 minutes left of the first half.
The second half.
But I think it's looking quite good Gauteng like to play quite an expansive game. A lot of switches, a lot of reps, looking for that gap. It can be quite hard to defend sometimes, trying to get your shutters in. I think if you overcommit, I think that's where Gauteng tends to find that space around you.
Lovely running into space there by Eastern's player. Unfortunately not anticipating the touch and losing a bit of momentum in the long run. It's a good dump there again.
I think it's quite hard when you've got a lot of shooters getting up and you're trying to get momentum and that shooting and off that, almost like your link mid opposite is trying to stop the play. So you just got to continue making a lot of momentum.
That's 6 up. It's well defended. It was fairly nice attack from Easterns. Unfortunately, didn't make it to to their try line. Always very interesting to watch the attacking patterns of the different teams. Just in case you didn't know. Oh, that's very silly. Gauteng can't afford to do that at this point, and see the people in the sub box, people trying to get off on the defense there, and the sub box saying absolutely not. People running backwards and forwards.
This team's quite from an Eastern's perspective, they're quite a young team still, but very, very fast and direct players. We've got some talented players. For instance, Rebecca Martins, I think she's won Victrix Ladorum at a school for athletics, so she's got a lot of speed on her, and I think she likes to attack the line. She makes players second guess. Namusa is one of those players as well. She's part of that. Try to get through there, and she's got.
I think the link there should definitely have stayed out wide and kept her defender honest. Made it very difficult for the dummy half. It was a good scoop to get through.
Yeah. Gauteng putting
them can do here. So they're putting up a great fight, turning this into a real final.
I think at this level, trying to build onto that second phase where you're playing direct over there.
That's a dummy half touch there.
Yeah.
And that was probably touch 3. They already had, you've got another 3 or 4 to attack the line, and you should really stop. I think that's, the difference between under 17 and under 15 division. The under 17s begin to become patient and understand. Oh, that's a lovely run from Gauteng there. Some great pace shown. Oh,
a touch on.
So a good 20 meters or 40 meters on one touch. Fantastic from Gauteng.
I think also building onto what you're saying, that under 15 level, they try to look for that space, but it's very direct. With under 17 and 19 level, they look for that space, they pass the ball, they're not afraid to, and they get themselves into space. Look that pass looked a little bit forward.
The ref spotted it there.
Good refing,
Yeah. No, they've been very good. Good yards. Look at that. That's 15 meters rather than 10, and that's what you want when you go into international level. 5 is 10.
And I think it's important to let the game flow. So giving enough yards, you allow the games to get through the momentum, get through the game pattern, which is really good. You see some exciting touch.
Easterns does seem to have a bit more energy than Gauteng at the moment.
Gauteng doing quite a nice pocket defense over there, especially close to the line. Straightening and trying to get through there, but not able to get through to the short side. Maybe the option was better on the open side. This is where the second phase builds up, where you start to see on the 17 and 19 level. Unfortunately, Eastern's not winning there, trying to get the rep going on. Gauteng's defense shutting that out.
See if Gauteng can turn around their driving pattern, and it's a much better start, but the dummy half very slow there still.
This is much better driving out for Gauteng.
Oh.
They lost the control, taking a touch. Going for the touch, so 6 more for Gauteng. Good opportunity to get to the line now.
It's nice running there, but no dummy half again, isolated, giving the defence all the time to realign.
I think that the development of Gauteng's players, both boys and girls, is exceptionally good in terms of keeping the ball, retaining it in 2 hands. If you watch them, they're always looking for that option to pass for rep, and if not, they go down. So I think it's always they're looking upwards and playing what's in front of them, which is exceptionally good.
Yeah, I think Gauteng always, we do like to play the one off, keep the ball alive, but still keep it safe.
Of course.
Forward, that's a very forward pass.
Extremely forward pass. It's so important that once you pass, that whoever's passed, put yourself in a better position so that you can get that ball should it come that way. some good driving by Easterns over there, getting some
Very
good
driving.
yards.
We've seen this is the second time we've seen a wing almost break across against Gauteng here. In fact, the first one was a try, and
That's
a
good.
beautiful run by the Easterns wing. I think it might be the same person.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Bullock. Yeah, she also goes to Alberton. Also part
Very
of that.
quick. She's
that
the Victory
She's one of the victories. She's Dorum, number 11 there. You'll get the ball now from Leah. Number 11 now has got the ball. She's one victory from Dorum, so she's exceptionally good at speed. Melissa Winston's now got the ball. Good dump,
Nice
good
and
change of
flowing.
direction.
Sure, that's a lovely scoop, but
Dummy
I
half.
think Gauteng did quite nicely to get back there. That was dummy half, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we'll
was
see the
dummy
ref
half.
is going to call it now.
Good calling by the sidelines there. We've got just under 4 minutes left in this half with Gauteng still up in the lead. So
Let's see if Easterns let's see if they're able to pull off a drop off here.
I think it's so important about realizing where you are in the game and how much time you get. It changes the whole dynamics, especially when you're playing tournament rugby now, when you're in a final,
Yeah.
knowing how to slow the game down, knowing when to make those touches. And it's tough, like you say earlier, the yards are big, you've got to work even harder.
Yeah.
Legs get tired, you just got to keep pushing on.
It's very interesting, Gauteng here trying to set up something on the halfway line.
A little bit slow over there,
Yeah, very
trying to get some momentum again. They've got some extremely fast players in this Gauteng team.
Yeah.
Easton's doing a buddy over here, trying to get as much space as possible. Jen and Nathan trying to get some momentum on the wing.
Got some really good, strong, fast wings in this Easterns team.
I think this team's full of sprinters. It makes a big difference when you're trying to play the game. Good stepping out into space there, but poor initiating. If she had initiated, it would have made things a little bit different. Let's see what Easton's does here on attack. Looks like they're getting a wrapper into
So
space
lovely
there.
running wrap there. Oh,
No look pass, not good enough.
yeah.
Puts the team under pressure.
Sometimes you need to know when to go down, but there was no one there, so she would have been isolated in the dump.
Yeah.
But rather have an isolated dump with than losing the ball.
Correct. Time's ticking on, and Gauteng's got the ball, trying to build some more momentum there. Driving to the sub box there.
Better.
Looking much
there.
better. Got some good wraps on. Let's see how much momentum they can build here.
Again, they seem to be stuck at the halfway line. It's a nice vision there, nice seeing the space to run into on the drive.
Nice change of direction.
That I would have sent it wide earlier. There was lots of space there.
This would be Easton's last opportunity to get something, but yeah, I think you've got to use the ball to your advantage. So look for that space, look for the girls running into space. They can play. Sorry, that's the coach coming out in me.
I just have to. I don't know.
She got stood on her foot, so they just did a sub.
Never nice that, but a stud to the top of the foot.
I think that's always tough when you're playing touch. You can't stop the game.
No.
Time continues ticking, so it's very, very important that you continue playing and try push through. This is the most important part. If Easterns can pull this off, it will be a drop off. Let's see how Gauteng holds their defense, shifting nicely. Good touch by the mid. But running away from the support.
It's been a very dangerous player, that number 11.
Yeah.
But again, Gauteng is. I think they've noticed that, and they're putting they're putting an extra defense on her
Correct.
in the second half, and again.
She's been caught with dummy
half
four
a few times, yeah.
Some good pressure on Gauteng.
Again, no momentum on the drive, but see, this should be the last touch.
Well done, Gauteng. I think a very good win. Always nice for the girls to win their first gold final. So
Well done, yeah. Well done, Gauteng. Hard luck Easterns. I really was impressed with how they fought back, and they continued to try and believe they could win the entire game. So it's really optimistic for the sport, I think.
I really, really do. Thanks,
Great,
Linda.
thank you.